Well, hello there. It's that time again, as I say every week.
We're on Friday.
We're on Friday, and this particular Friday is January the 7th of 2011. Happy New Year to those we didn't wish Happy New Year. If you didn't see the blog last week, we do sincerely wish you Happy New Year and many, many blessings. Let's go ahead and blaze forth with my co-host here, Marissa Cohen.
Hi.
A talented astrologer, medium, editor, writer.
Yep.
Quite a lady.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and get started right into the blog. The first card is the last card of the previous week's reading, and that card is a 9 of Discs, attributed to Venus in Virgo. Now, that's a pretty powerful energy. It's entitled Gain. So we may have seen some good things manifesting, our ability to create, because Venus is creativity, and Virgo is attention to detail. So as we create and pay attention to detail, we may have been able to manifest some pretty nice things in our lives the last several days. What do you think about that?
Well, I think what's really nice about any kind of earth sign energy is that it's very, very grounding, and it connects beautifully to anything going on in the way of money or finances, and it's going to match up very nicely to our, we have a nice sun in Capricorn going on, which will be here for the next 3 weeks, so it sort of lengthens it out. So it's nice. It's just very grounding to end last week. Grounding
yes,
and good.
Is. Yes, it is grounding and good. But now we're coming into a more challenging time. We're coming into the energy of the 7 of Wands, attributed to Mars in Leo, entitled Valor. Now, the idea of valor is basically, as it's been expressed, victory at last gasp. It's really pushing the envelope. It's kind of like playing King of the Hill. Okay, it's depicted usually in the tarot as a guy with a stick, big stick. There's 6 other men with sticks, and they're trying to knock him off the hill. It's a rough game. I've been feeling the heaviness lately, and part of this stuff is astrological, which she's going to go into. It's just a temporary shifting of the energies, and the tendency with Mars and Leo is to potentially burn ourselves out. So we do want to watch how we apply our energy and exactly what we put it towards. There's a need for prioritizing. There's a need not to beat ourselves up and to overstress ourselves. Right, Marissa?
Absolutely. And one of the interesting things that's going on right now is, as Bob and I were talking about before taping began, we have a square. We have a couple of things going on. The first thing we have going on is we have a square, which means that we have the sun sign energy of Capricorn conflicting with the Saturn energy of Libra, which means there's going to be a little bit of a push me, pull you feel going on in terms of cardinal signs. So if you at all have ascendant or sun sign in Capricorn, or ascendant or sun sign in Libra, or your chart's very heavy in those 2 signs, or any of the cardinal signs, the other 2 were Aries and Cancer, you're going to feel that heaviness and that push me, pull you, and that sort of, oh, I'm hitting a block, nothing's really moving. That'll start to move off once our sun sign goes into Aquarius in a few weeks. So that'll be a nice alleviation.
Yay!
When that happens, yes.
Yes, when that happens, it will be a nice alleviation. In the meantime, things may continue to be a challenge,
Yeah,
a little bit. You know, the next card that's coming up is the 5 of Discs, and the 5 of Discs is entitled Worry. Now, this doesn't mean we have to have financial problems, but it means financial concerns. It's Mercury in Taurus. Mercury, that light, nimble planet that loves to communicate, work magic, and heal, does not always do so well in the ponderous, heavy sign of Taurus.
Right.
It's like the bull ate the god Mercury.
Right.
And so,
bull ate it's true, yeah.
You know, Mercury is trapped inside of Taurus, and Taurus is getting indigestion because of this.
Because Mercury keeps running around.
Exactly.
Like, Mercury's like Peter Pan, it just keeps going. That's funny.
So don't be concerned, you know, just try to relax. It's just a temporary state of affairs, and things are going to lighten up. Okay, we do have some nice energies coming in that alleviate some of this stuff, some good.
And part of what's going on actually today is Venus has been in Scorpio for Scorpio, Venus,
Take your time, it's okay. It's okay.
Venus in Scorpio energy is very ponderous, it's very heavy, it's very intense and passionate, and it's a little bit sort of love according to True Blood or any Anne Rice novel. And now we're moving into Venus and Sag, which is a lot more fun and frolicky and optimistic, and it's like Monty Python set to music, and there's a lot of travel and hopes and dreams. It's just big, it just pops. So we're moving into that today, which is the 7th. So that's a nice alleviation of the energy that's been been going on. And the other thing that we have going on as well, I'm checking my astrology notes, is that we have Jupiter and Uranus are in Pisces. So that combined with the Venus that we're moving into is going to give us a lot of faith, a lot of optimism, and sort of a lot of wisdom to look at what's coming up and make really secure choices, but still with an eye to fun and optimism and play, which is really, really nice. It balances out the square in a really lighter way, which is good.
Very good. Very, very good. So speaking of balancing things out and lightening things up, if they need some help from you with astrology or want to talk to the departed or whatever, or maybe they want a book edited.
Yeah, absolutely. I also
magazine article written.
Yeah, I also do edit books. You can go to happyganesh.com for anything that's spiritually related, anything that's mediumship related or astrologically related. You go to happyganesh.com. You can also contact me on there about writing and editing projects, and you can there won't be really anything on the website about that, but you can contact me privately about those things. I am a staff writer at She Magazine. I'm also a staff writer at several other South Florida publications, including the Palm Beach Arts paper. And I do have 2 events coming up. I have an event January 15th at Gilda's Club, which is benefiting families working with cancer and surviving with cancer. So I'll be there at the Arts Fest, and I'll also be there in March for the Glamour in the Garden event. So if you're a member of Gilda's Club, or even if you're interested in the community, please feel free to come out and see me.
Very good. Very good. You're a busy girl.
Yes.
We're glad. We're glad you're busy. We're glad she's here.
I'm glad to be here. I love it.
We're glad to have you. And one more new addition has been added to my arsenal of websites and doings. Last night I launched modernzenphotos.com.
Oh,
it's live. It's a tiny site. It's a little flash-based gallery that I shot up there, but I am into photography. I'm going to be getting my business cards made up with my good friend Nick Moore, who's been on this blog before. He's going to help me with my business cards. So we're going to get some things going here. I'm going to be doing some headshots, portraits. I do events, okay, and my rates are reasonable. So feel free to contact me through my website and my regular website, of course, www.bobdecker.net. You'll see that on the end title, okay? Well, listen, we love you. We appreciate you. Sincerity for all the support and love that you give to the blog. And throughout this year, this upcoming year, may you experience many, many blessings.